that music. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, YouTube? This your boy Omni Pro, and right now you watching the Pro Show. I got a A1 Day 1. I got my man, best friend with me, Vic, BK the Sarge. Shout out to my man Tetris. You already know what it is. I'm with his squad today. You already know. Real quick, I met Vic in Rosemount Middle School, 8th grade. You know what I mean? I love that. 8th grade. You know, I was in the 7th grade. I got held back. Was in a 9-week program. You know, Mr. Jennings. Shout out to Mr. Jennings and all the students that was in that program. Shout out to Miss Terry Barn. You know what I mean? Those are the alternative programs that, you know, that put students back on track, you know what I mean, academically. So I was in one of those programs, got skipped up. We had gym class together, Miss Brightman class. We was in Miss Griffin math class together. We ate lunch together. We skipped school together. We smoked weed together, you know what I mean? You already know what it is.
We grew up together.
You know what I'm saying? We was like young brothers, you know what I mean? Me, Simon, and Vic, you know what I mean? Shit. One time my mom was like, don't even bring up y'all name. You going over there to that Simon and that Vic? She can't remember. Shout out to my old Earth. You already know what it is.
And I didn't even get too in depth, but we had a situation at my house one time too. My mom was like, we was a little too high. She was like, yeah, you can't bring him back. We was gone.
Oh yeah, I was.
Shout out to my sister who was there too.
Yeah, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. Cause you was over there in them Fat Phillies, right? I was cooking. Your boy Pro was cooking. It gave me some fucking exclusive ass weed to the point that shit changed my whole demeanor, my whole countenance. But yeah, I met Vic in 8th grade. You know, I met the sergeant in 8th grade. He was real cool. You know what I mean? How I see Vic, you know what I mean? Always been a hustler. He was always he had more experience than us. You know what I mean? He was with us, but you know what I mean? He was putting us on. Nigga, I ain't even know how to roll weed. You feel what I'm saying? We smoking Phillies. I ain't even know how to roll weed. He was...
Correction. You smoking Dutchess. Because I've always been a Dutch person.
We smoke...
If we was broke and niggas just had the bag, then we bought it. But if it came first, I would get up another Dutch.
I sit corrected.
But he not lying though. It was a circle of us, and I think I was the only one that could roll.
Yeah.
She used to be crazy at times. Simon Crib, shout out to Tetris, behind Dundale Square. Niggas in a circle and rolling up, everybody looking at me. That's how niggas learn. Shout out to everybody. Vontae, Neil, Jael, everybody. Whole squad, what up?
I mean, we got together, man. We did music as well. You know what I mean? And that's why we here right now. We hear about music. Vic was always a stand-up guy. You know what I mean? He was always low-key, you know, quiet in the class, but, you know, he was always on this shit. You know what I mean? He moved in silence, but he was always respected. Niggas respected him in school. He was a respectable figure, you know what I mean? And like I say, he was always A1 with me. Never fuck nigga. You know what I mean? So, never, not even close. But, Vic, man, it's good to see you, man. How you feel, man?
I'm feeling excellent, man. Summertime, 2016 been great. Shout out to Tetris, first of all, for actually coming home and talking to me like, bro, we gotta get started. I've always been writing and having stuff lined up and saying I'm gonna go do this and I'm gonna do that. But he came home, he got me started, and from there, man, it's been beautiful. Still going. Just put out a mixtape yesterday. Before he was dope, DOPE. We're gonna get into that. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we're about to get into that. You know what I mean? So, Vic, I know you into the music. You and Tetris, you know what I mean, in the music. What, I know coming up, what inspired you, and I like how you did that. What inspired you to even get into hip-hop?
I think just listening to music in the 90s and hearing people, not even just like the little things. Like I'm a big Nas fan, and I always listen for the stuff that really make me think, and that's what just inspired me so much. Like I think from the days I started writing, and then I found out that I was lyrical, and I put passion into that, and just being able to capture your ears and make you listen, and being able to understand something on the surface, but then playing it 3-4 times later and really catching what I say. I love that. I love people just telling me keep going, man. I love it.
So how long have you been doing this hip hop way? You know, how long you been riding this hip hop way?
I would have to ask my cousins, but I wrote my first rap probably before I was 10. It was a TV show, Bone Chillers or something stupid. I don't even remember. wrote something with them then, they laughed at me, but ever since 8th grade is when I really started going strong. Met Simon in 6th grade, best friend since 8th grade, but we did a little jank to the Money, Power, Respect. It was cash, clothes, and hoes. But ever since having somebody there that I know that's on the same level that I was, gave me that power to keep on going. And Lil Loss, he was working with Corian, shout out to Corian. And I had my own homies, America's Most Wanted, Hennessy, Trailblazer, a whole bunch of people. They were more the freestyle people. And sitting back and listening to them, I could never really freestyle. Even to this day, I probably can freestyle a little bit, but that ain't me. But it gave me the ability to sit back and try to think of those things off the top of my head. And even though I couldn't, that's when this and writing rhymes came into play, and it just made me even better. Okay.
So you say you a Nas fan. Is there any other artists out there or anybody that's in the industry that inspires you lyrically?
At the moment, my biggest inspiration might be Big Crit. If you don't know who Big Crit is, Southern rapper, Mississippi, do beats, soulful, lyrics, everything. I'm a huge Big Crit fan, man. The motivation from when I first listened to Crit was here, it's like, oh my God, like Southern, just that real Southern. But see, the thing about me, I'm from VA, and being from Norfolk, military, we got a lot of everything. So I might come off as a New Yorker on some stuff, but I'm still Southern to the bottom, man. But creativity, I gotta. You ain't creative, I ain't listening to it. I gotta be creative.
That's excellent. Actually, we listening to your man's Tetris right now. Well, he just, just vibing out, man. Listening to y'all, man. Listen to y'all sound. Y'all got a great sound. So now I understand that we linked up today. You was telling me that you just dropped a mixtape. You know what I mean? What's the title of that? And could you talk about it?
I just put out a mixtape last night on SoundCloud. It's Before He Was Dope. It's supposed to be 8 tracks. Honestly, SoundCloud didn't accept my track to the Drake Pound Cake beat copyright stuff. So it's only 7, but soon I'm going to put it out on that piff. But I kind of went back a little bit to just show y'all how I came to be. I talked about some old stuff. One of his favorite tracks is one of the ones I talked about some stuff that happened to me when I was in high school. And that's the recent one. Go back to the beginning, me and Tetris put out the Blues Brothers EP in January. From then he released his solo Dear Alchemist, all Alchemist beats. He released that on 420. I followed that up with The Art of Ear Rousing, my first solo, which came out on Cinco de Mayo. And we're working on our Blues Brothers 2. At the same time, we still go to the studio together. Everything we do is mostly together. So we do our solo projects and we do our stuff together at the same time. So he just released the Hen Rock Ranger. Yesterday I put out Before He Was Dope. And we're working on the Blues Brothers 2.
That's excellent, man. I see the consistency in y'all craft. You really treating it like a real art, you know what I mean? It's all about passion.
He working on something right now. He a tricky motherfucker because he be busy. So I can't say what he working on, but he working on stuff. But I'm also about to release, hopefully in August, I Dream of Hip Hop. And what I'm gonna do with that is, I pick mostly old beats. I think I might have one recent beat, but I try to choose beats that really give you that hip hop feeling. I ain't really trying to do no concepts. I just wanted to pick beats and just go in on them and just give you lyrics, give you flows, and just bring back that real hip hop, that 90s, that cutting edge stuff we need, not all this soft stuff that people be giving us.
I understand that. I see your man Tetris got his clothing line, man. Who I see rocking the shirt.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
One of the first logos. Well, this is the main logo. The scientist with the guy.
Let them see that. Get a little closer. Let them see that.
Who's who? I ain't got on my other shirt. The Time Flies tee.
That's that straight gas.
Yeah. Shout out to Tetris, man. He doing it. And y'all hit him up and let him know. Y'all need shirts. Tell him keep doing it. Keep on doing it. Because I need more myself.
Exactly. And I need to purchase one. So I'm going to purchase one. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to purchase one today if I can. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. It'll be in about 2 weeks at least. Or maybe before then. But, shout out to Young D. I just want to say real quick because I still need to buy a hoodie from you. There's another brother, I can't think of his name right now. He up there, he an engineer or whatever, but he got the West I forgot his name, but I'm trying to get a hoodie from you too. But back to what we talking about.
The music thing. If y'all can hear in the back, that's Blues Brothers right there. Me and Tetris. Shout out to Chrisio. I don't know you personally. YouTube beats is insane. I hope y'all rappers out there don't really start listening to him, because then y'all gonna be stealing some of the beats I might want to do. But I love your production, dog, and everything I've done so far, probably 1 or 2. Everything for promotional, nothing, for sale or anything. But keep up the good work, homie, for real.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But
so you already explained about your current project. You already talked about your past projects. You know what I mean? We listening to the sound right now. It's a nice blend. Like you got the reefer dope and the cypher. You know what I mean? I mean shit. We done touched on everything, you know what I mean? Would you like to spit some, or do you feel like you have to do that, or what? I mean, before
I do anything, because I'm not in this alone. You see, I'm not smoking by myself. He ain't even in the camera. So shout out to C4, that's C-FOE 2100 Entertainment. That's one with /TTM, Tea Time Music. You already know my brother Tetris. Love them both. Besides that, Shark City, Rider Nation, C Rook, Tricky Jackson, Rockstar Ja, everybody over there, Rillo Gang, Gateway and Revenue. They still doing heavy. They be performing. Check them out. SoundCloud, YouTube, Revenue 757. Just in case I didn't say that. America's Most Wanted, homie Hennessy or Henrock. He do beats. Look for him.
So you done already did the last part of the show for me without me even saying, which I do appreciate it. You fine, because
I be thinking ahead, man.
That's you always been that way. And that's why I fuck with you, because you got that future sight, that futuristic flow. Like I said, usually this part of the part where we wrapping up. We get ready to wrap up the pro show. You know what I mean? Because I got to do a show with Prince Rod. It's funny how last time we recorded, I had to get ready to do a show with him, but we scheduled. Shout out to Prince Rod. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just go ahead and give you this time right now to go ahead and make any other shout outs that you want to make for 30 seconds. Give out your social links and say anything inspirational. You know what I mean? Sarge, you got a half a minute, go.
Shout out to Shark City, man. I'm on Facebook. I don't really be up there a whole lot. Vic Langley. You look for me on SoundCloud. The Sergeant, THESGT with the period. I'm on that Piff. Everybody real, man. You doing the music? Get at me. Tetris, C4, 2100, Tea Time Music, Rider Nation, Rillo Gang, America's Most Wanted. Shout out to everybody.
Hey, yo, this gonna conclude the pro show. Thanks, man. Thanks for letting me come through, man. Do the show with you, man. You already know.
Family since back in the day, man.
You already know what it is.
8th grade.
All the way back. We're taking you all the way back.
You just graduated 10 years ago.
Look at the manifestation.
You gotta go back. You gotta go back further than that. Dang.
But yeah, we about to go ahead and sign out. Remember the 4 L's. Live, love, learn, and laugh.
Sergeant, salute.
Peace.